Shut up and sit down.
I stopped it because you said, let me check my audio thing, and I was like, oh, I should check mine too, even though I've never touched anything, so why would it be different? I stopped it, and then I forgot to hit start again. Welcome back to another episode of the Bias Podcast. It's your co-host, QJ.
And it's your co-host, Nikki. And we're on episode 4, the Freeform.
We are going to do a freeform episode today, where we're just going to talk about some recent drops, some new discoveries, fun stories, whatever, music videos. We're just going to talk. We're going to have a...
We're gonna gab. We're a Gabby duo. So...
If you can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah, why do you think we wanted to start a podcast? Well, like you said, a little bit behind it. You didn't say that this time around, so...
Couple peek behind the curtains. A few curtain peeks.
Yeah, funny thing, we started this podcast, QJ didn't start recording. Hilarious. So we're kind of run through the rules again. But what we said the first time was that we record these, a couple weeks out. But so we might be talking about stuff that happened a few weeks ago. I lost it. Okay, so this is what happens, okay? I've never felt this level of excitement for music, I don't think, ever in my life. When stuff drops, I go insane. Like, okay, first of all, it drops, this, day of video on Instagram, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
We can't even, the Yunho video...
Yeah, I mean, if anyone in Ateez is here, they'll know what I'm talking about. He does a Get Ready With Me, and he's basically, he is shirtless, but, the angle is, just above the titty line, I guess, but I'm like... Excuse me, this guy never really shows skin, mostly.
He also looked insanely good. I can't even tell you how good he looked. The wet hair, I don't know what it was about that wet hair. I was like,
He knew what he was doing.
Crazy.
He 100% knew what he was doing in that.
I kept seeing reels, and I was like, I wanted to share every single one I saw to you. Because I was like, I can't...
I know!
I can't believe this. I can't believe the audacity.
I can't with this guy. Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I saw that, I sent it to you. I needed you to react immediately because I was like, what the hell is this? I can't live my life living normally that this is out there. And again, this is the crazy... They do this on purpose. They know what they're doing to the fan base. And I was right. I called it. I mean, we both knew. Ateez lost their mind. The amount of posts I saw after that being what is happening? But anyway, so that happened. And then I think it was either a couple days later, we got a drop from Hongjoong covering Beat It by Michael Jackson that was literally insane. I was like, what the hell am I watching? I'm losing my mind. And we were both working. It was a work day. I'm I have to stop my work. I had to watch it twice in a row. And then I sent it to you, and I was like, you need to watch this immediately. I need you to look at this.
Yeah, I think you sent it to me. I got the link, and you were like, I think you just said, oh my god, and I was like, okay, I can get to that. Yeah. And then, 5 minutes later, you were like, I need you to react to this. And I was like, okay, damn, let me pause what I'm doing.
I was
shocked though, because for a cover video, it was high, we said before, high quality, high production quality. I was like, what?
Amazing.
Why? This is crazy.
I know. And I said to you at the beginning when I first saw it in the feed, I go, okay, well, Michael Jackson, all went away when I turned on the video. I was like, no, this is amazing. I love this.
Yeah.
It is one of my more favorite Michael Jackson songs to begin with, but everything. I was like, okay, and did you not catch the bouncy callback in the choreography too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Yeah. And all the looks.
Oh, the yellow look for me was
I know, he's had his curly...
He has this curly hair.
Yeah.
And his cute little yellow jacket. I was like, I usually message you as I'm watching, and I was like, this is the look here is great. And then 10 seconds later it was a new look. I was like, huh?
I know.
And I was like, I meant the yellow look. I'm still going through other looks.
The magenta look was insane as well. I was like, I can't process what I'm seeing here. And then The dancing was amazing. He has like
Yeah.
a freaking spear in the beginning that he's dancing with. Okay.
I know, it was like so much.
And then we're listening to this cover. Boom! Rap verse in the middle. Whoa!
Yeah, that blew my mind because I was like, it was like a good cover, and the production value was good, and the cover was good, and I was like, okay, like slay. And then like all of a sudden he went, ha ha ha.
Whoa, way!
Like,
this is
no.
going down.
He did his like little laugh.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard that laugh, I was like, bro.
It's happening. I know, girl. I was like, and that's why so I'm watching it, and I hit that point, I'm like, this girl needs to watch this immediately. She's going to lose it. Anyway, I was just like, I don't know how to explain it to a non-K-pop person, what that feeling feels like. It's insane. And they usually, like, I find they tease it a bit.
Yeah, because he did say, like, coming soon. And I was like, I don't know what this means. But he says that all the time. Like, lately, every week, he's like, coming soon. And there is something. Like, he did that other song with Ateez, or I think his name is.
Which, crazy.
The quote-unquote alleged, possibly, diss track. We don't know for sure. No comments.
Crazy.
And then he did a coming soon for his fashion show. Like, fashion week imagery.
Which...
So when he said coming soon, I was like, okay,
what
now?
Is coming? What is going on? Yeah, it's too much. It's honestly sometimes is overstimulating, and I'm just...
I have never screamed so much in my life than I have in the last, like, 3 months.
Same. Again...
Like, I'm squealing. I'm, like, giggling. I'm giggling in my bed, kicking my feet, giggling. Like, it's insane.
No, 100%. 100%. Sometimes when we send each other reels back and forth, like, I will literally scream laughing at some of our commentary. Like, it is joyful, but it is, I know, sometimes we'll say whatever we say, unhinged things that we say, and I literally will go like to myself, like, aloud in my, so it's just...
I know, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, literally, sometimes, like, something you might send me, I'm literally giggling.
I know.
I'm like, I'm a grown woman. I'm not giggling, okay? But I'm, like, in my bed, covers pulled up, hee hee hee. Like,
I know.
It's crazy.
It's great. It's a great time to be alive. We talked about this, too. Like, we've known each other for a decent amount of time. And in that entire existence of knowing each other, we have never used the terminology sexy, hot, and now it's coming out all the time. And I'm like, who the hell are we?
I don't think I've ever seriously used the word sexy before.
Yeah.
Like, never.
Me saying that now?
Like, saying it out loud, I'm like, that's so gross. It's so cringy, and like...
It is. It's now. I know who we become.
When I say it, I mean it. Like, I mean that. I say it with my whole chest.
I agree, though. I'm like, I don't understand who I am because I don't like when people say those, like if someone was like, hey, you're sexy.
Yeah, like, ugh.
No, I'm icked out. But now I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm that person. And then the other thing
as a disclaimer, we might get a little raunchy. We might get a little
objectifying.
We might start objectifying a little.
Yeah. Okay.
It comes from a place of love.
Yeah. And again, it's not just us, it's the community. We all do it. It's there.
It's what we're being shown.
Literally though. So, sweatpants phenomenon. Okay, so you and I knew about this before because it is a thing. It's always been a thing. Gray sweatpants on a man. We all know what that means. I'm not going to explain it. You can Google it, I guess.
The most insane time I laugh is anytime you say it out loud.
What, sweatpants?
The phenomenon. Like, we all know what we're looking at. Okay. Yeah. Anytime you say the words out loud, I die because I'm like, it's so too. Aggressive. You'll say it. So aggressive.
Yeah, you do it too though. You will be like, I just saw this rooster, and I go, what? What?
Yeah, like it wasn't our vibe before. We weren't those kind of girlies. We weren't like, look at that.
No, we weren't.
Look at that hog.
It's true though. I like, again, this is where we both like say to each other, I think once a week at least, be like, I don't know who I am anymore because that was never our vibe. Like, I would never see sweatpants on a dude and go, whoa, hello, let me take a look. Like, I was like, ugh.
But lately,
it's happening.
You can only see so many dance practice videos
without it just happening. And like, again, on the internet, there's just a lot of edits. Okay, let's
There's
just
so
put it
many.
that way. And you're gonna scroll if you get in.
People are zooming in.
There's like you said, the dance practices, but the choreography aims towards certain things.
It's a lot of thrusting.
A lot of body rolls.
A lot of body rolls.
Which, speaking of that.
I was gonna say, speaking of thrusting.
Yeah, speaking of thrusting. So, I mean, with your new alt awakening, there's a certain choreography from BTS that we kept seeing reels and compilations with it, and we're like, where the heck is this choreography from? Apparently, you found it, and you're all of a sudden like, it's Silver Spoon.
Yeah, so it's one single move from Silver Spoon that was being shared in thirst reels a lot, and I think you pointed it out to be like, I've seen this move a lot, and I was like, yeah, me
from
too,
all
actually.
The members.
Yeah, like from everybody, and I was like, me too, actually. And we're like, what's it from? So I spent probably an embarrassing amount of time again watching dance practice videos. And and then I was like, maybe it's not from a dance, maybe it's just a live performance thing. So I started watching live performances. I spent a whole morning watching, and I was like, I just can't find it. It's just not here. Like, I was literally just scanning for that outfit that he was wearing in that one reel. Couldn't find it anywhere.
But yeah, black jeans, kind of like.
Yeah, he was wearing like a black blazer and like black pants. Like they were wearing black outfits, and I was like, never gonna happen.
So how did you find it?
My ace in the hole, my friend that's into BTS.
Yes.
She did this to me before. I sent her a reel for something, and she was like, "Oh, that's this era," and I was like, how could you even know that?
That's amazing.
And then I was thinking about it. I was like, let me just try. Let me just see. And I was honestly like I'm like shocked by the level that people know things. Like, I'm just shocked because first of all, the reel was old, so it was grainy, unclear. There were a few cuts in it, so there were different moves, like different hip thrusts happening. And I was like, I sent it to her, and I was like, this specific hip thrust at this part of the video, like, do you know what this is from? And instantly she was like, Silver Spoon.
Oh.
And I was like, first of all, I was like,
God.
how can you do that? Like, how can you do this? I'm so impressed. And then I was kind of pissed because I love Silver Spoon, and that's like a song from my casual listening. And I was like, how have I never watched a video for Silver Spoon? That's crazy. Watched it instantly, was like, that's literally the move. And then watched it again and again and again.
Again. Yeah, and that song is so good. And I was like, kind of shocking that it didn't have a music video. There was just like a live performance.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised too. I guess that's why I didn't see it, but like, they literally have a dance practice video. Everyone should go watch it. Everyone should go watch dance practice video for Silver Spoon because it is a piece of artwork. It's changed my life. It's actually changed my life.
Is that the one with RM and overalls?
Yes. Overalls. Yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger overalls with like construction worker boots and a
glasses and like a little silly hat. Yeah.
It's a look.
It changed my life. I'm serious. But I was just like I can't believe I aspire to be that level of like, I just see like 2 seconds of a clip and I'm like, that's this.
I mean,
like, I need to be that level.
We're kind of there. We're kind of there with certain aspects. I bet if someone asked us about certain things with Ateez and Stray Kids, I'm sure we could.
Yeah, I think we know eras for sure. Like, if we saw an outfit, we'd probably be like, that's whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially more now that we're actually buying albums and stuff. Like, ooh. So that is funny. That is hilarious.
I watched so many versions of it after. I messaged her too, and I was like, holy shit. And she was like, I know. Like, period.
See,
I was like, thank you.
Talking about, though. We're talking about that though. Like, she knew immediately what you were talking about.
Well, that was the other thing. I sent her this clip, and I hesitated because it was a thirst clip, and I was like, I'm trying to put this vibe out to like other people that I know. But I was like, I just need to know what it's from. So whatever, I'm just gonna do it. I sent her the clip, and then after I was like, I'm not taking any questions about why I have this. Like, don't ask me any questions. But she sent me, and then she was like, it's Silver Spoon, and then she was like, you don't have to explain yourself to me. It's like,
see,
thank you.
Solid, yeah. Solid K-pop bestie.
And then we obviously talked about Yoongi for like 20 minutes after that.
absolutely perfect. Okay, since we're talking about BTS music videos, so my routine is I start from the beginning and I go up. So listening to albums in order. So when I was doing that, one of the first major songs that came to my mind that I was like, oh yeah, I like the song, is like I Need You. So I was like, okay, let me go watch my first BTS music video because I love the song. So I go and I go, what the hell am I watching? Okay, it is the most dramatic music video I probably have ever seen since, like, high school Simple Plan. Like, I don't know. Like, watching...
it's
like, that's... I was like, are they an emo band now? I was, like, so confused. Because, anyway, it was the funniest shit I've ever watched. Okay, so, if anyone hasn't seen it, basically, they all want to kill themselves because they lost the love of their life in their minds. Okay? So... And I'm not even joking here. Like, there is, like, so many different levels of the absurdity. So, at first, one of them, RM, totally fine, totally normal. Just, she drives off in the car, leaves him at a gas station. Okay, that's pretty rude, but fine.
Kind of rude.
It's kind of rude, but, okay. Nothing, like, life-threatening. And then there is Suga lights himself on fire while he's in the room. Okay. V stabs somebody.
That one really shocked me when I was watching it. I was like, did he just kill someone?
Yeah,
that one shocked me.
But then again, back to some normal one. Like Jin, it just kind of sad, lights a flower on fire. Okay, well, it's fine. Jimin, he's just really sad in a bathtub,
crying in the bathtub.
You could maybe allude to him wanting to drown himself, but we don't see anything. But yeah. And then, so I mentioned Suga, I mentioned V. Jungkook gets beat the fuck up for no real reason.
Oh, yeah, that one shocked me too.
Yeah, he's just walking down, maybe alluding to, like, he's being reckless and just wants to, like, die. The most insane, though, V is pretty insane, but J-Hope takes pills, walks down the road, and dies, basically. Passes out in the middle of the street and dies. Assumingly overdose.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we saying here with this? We're like, no dance breaks, no nothing. There's cute footage of them, like, palling around together. And then all this, I was very, like, unexpecting that. Yeah. Not expecting to watch that music video. I think I sent it to you. You were, like, on vacation somewhere, so you didn't. And then I, like, the 3 days later, I'm like, you need to tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah, that was another one, like, too, where you, like, a few days later, you, like, scrolled back up, replied to your own thing, was like, I need you to watch this, actually.
I need your reaction, because I'm like, am I just crazy, or is this over dramatic?
No, it was insane. Like, truly, when V stabs that guy, I was like, what? What did I just see?
And in this plot or whatever, it just looks like he's walking by someone else's apartment. I don't think he knows these people from...
Yeah, he's like,
if I'm gathering the plot,
blasts into the room, like a crazy person.
He just sees this dude beating up on a woman, and he just, loses his mind and goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna smash this bottle and stab this guy to death.
Crazy. It shocked me.
I know. I was like, I really genuinely don't understand the purpose of this.
To be honest, like, a lot of BTS really surprises me.
I know.
Because even when I listened before, like, I had no concept of K-pop. I thought it was going to be pop music, like, period.
Yeah.
And I listened to BTS, and there's a lot of, like, crazy rapping. Like, a lot of those early songs that I listened to, it was, like, crazy rap songs. And I was like, that's what it is? But it's not all of it, like, obviously. That's just, like, kind of their vibe.
And
I mean, we do tend to listen to a lot of rap-based K-pop, I think.
Which I love. Yeah, but that was their debut, like, look.
Oh, the debut look is crazy.
But that's what they debuted as, right? They debuted as more supposed to be, like, a hip-hop band, and then they
In my research, the group is actually built around RM as a rapper, and it was supposed to be just a rap group, but then their company was like, let's expand to an idol group. So it was just RM, J-Hope, and Suga at the beginning, and then they added the other 4 singers to make it more of an idol group.
And then,
but that also makes sense why he's not the oldest, but he's the leader, because the group is like built around him, basically. That was from my research. If I'm wrong, Army, don't come for me, please.
No, we want to learn. Army,
so please explain to me in detail.
Yeah, because it also makes me laugh so much that his name is Rap Monster. I know he doesn't go by that anymore. He just goes by RM. But it is funny. And if you Google his debut look, it's a little
It's
intense.
insane. We can all agree that his
it's
look is insane.
yeah, like you said,
I mean,
we
he
talked about
goes
it
for
before.
it.
Mad respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went for it. So okay,
He
fine.
went for it and he delivered.
Alti no shade, like, you know, like, fine. It was such, and it was like mid early 2010s. It was a wild time. So fine, no disrespect to them, but oh my god.
Crazy.
But then apparently I bring that up because I Need You was apparently that era was them switching to more of like the idol style. But I was like, whoa!
They made a big switch.
They made a big switch because I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
But they keep you on your toes, keep you guessing.
Because the only other music videos I was really watched was Ateez and Stray Kids, and those are very what I assume is K-pop videos. They have a cool dance sequence, a cool concept, but like not like a emo plot of people wanting to die. Like, that's not
Crazy.
what I was expecting. And that was my introduction to BTS music videos. So I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm in for now.
I think the first one I watched was Dynamite.
That's an interesting discussion too with BTS.
When I listened to BTS back in the day, I actually knew that song. Like, when I heard it, I was like, oh, I know this song. Like, that's how like integrated into like Western culture they were, that even I had heard that already.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I was like, oh, I know this song. Why do I know this song?
Yeah, it's not my like favorite jam of the, like, again, we talked about this. It's kind of like more of the like funky poppy vibe, and it's not my favorite.
To me, it's like it's the perfect party song. Like, if you go to a party and you hear that,
I'm not fighting you on
perfect.
this. I'm not fighting you on this. We're not doing this.
I mean, if I went to a dance party and they played like Spinebreaker, I'm like, I mean, I'm into it, but it's not really the dance vibe. If you go to a dance party and they play Dynamite, you're dancing.
I mean, in that situation, fine. Yeah, like, I didn't disagree that it's not like a jam. It's just not my favorite type of jam. If I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna dance.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna dance like Chick Chick Boom. I'm dancing to Jam. I'm dancing to Boy Love, whatever.
Boy
Boy.
Honestly, I think it's insane. I think it's insane you would even say that.
What are you talking about?
Like, that's like, I don't know. That's crazy. That's like a hot take. I can't even believe that you would say that.
What are
Like,
you talking
that's
about?
not a jam.
I mean, I told you.
I said it to my husband, and I was like, she said that she didn't really like it. And he was like, huh? Even he was like, what? No, it's a dance song. And I was like, thank you. This guy hates K-pop. And even he's like, yeah, it's a bop.
Okay. I didn't say it wasn't. I said it wasn't a jam for me.
Yeah, but he was like, no, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, thank you.
I
mean, it's fine. Like, obviously, to each their own. It's not one of my favorite songs
Okay,
either. I
thank
just
you.
think, like, as a party song, it's perfect. Like, I will play that at every party I ever go to, for sure, hands down. I'll play it in the car. Every time I'm in the car, I'm playing Dynamite. Oh, I wanted to ask you too, because when you said that and you were like, it's not for me, I was like, I know Butter's coming up, and I feel like you're not gonna like Butter either now.
It was the same vibe. Yeah, you're right. It was the same
I knew
vibe.
it. I love Butter. Butter's so good.
Well, like you said, it's that type of music. It's not my favorite. Is it a good song? Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine song.
It's a bop.
Like, I haven't. Yeah. And I told you later, the more I listen to those type of songs, it's like the Bruno Mars effect. Like, I don't love his music immediately. Hey, you hear it enough times, I go, okay, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, later, I think you sent me one later, and you were like, it's kind of growing on me. And
It's
I was
fine.
like, thank
It's getting
you.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like not an immediate like. Well, we talked about it. That there's different armies, and I am clearly not in a Dynamite army. Okay.
Well, I think the Dynamite Army is like what they refer to people who got into it when Dynamite came out.
Which is not me, clearly.
So even if you didn't like that song, but you started listening, then you would have been a Dynamite.
Well, that's fine. That's
I
valid, I
mean,
guess.
we're not. We're no. You're a service. You're like a service army. I don't even know. Like, I was listening to it in 2023, so like I don't even know, like solo period army.
We're both army.
Yeah, army.
Like, it's gonna be explosive when they come back.
I know. We've talked about it a few times. Like, it seemed hard to get Stray Kids tickets, even though it really wasn't, and we probably would have been able to get them no matter what for where we're seeing them. But like thinking about the BTS one, I'm like, especially after, because J-Hope's on a tour right now too, and his whole tour sold out in 30 minutes.
I don't even know.
And his ticket prices were like dynamic pricing, so some of them were like $1,500, and it sold out still.
Yeah.
People are paying $1,500 for.
I mean, yeah.
I can't. I literally can't.
No.
I literally
Not
can't
for
pay
one
that.
ticket.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
That's crazy.
Never, yeah. I mean, for BTS, I'd be like, I will sit in the nosebleeds. I do not care.
Oh yeah.
Like 100%. Like
we will have to sit in the nosebleeds. It's the only thing we're gonna be able to afford. We cannot afford.
Yeah, we got real lucky for Stray Kids. Like
Yeah,
we're pretty close to the stage. It's gonna be exciting. And we didn't pay that much. Like, sure, to some people the price we paid was probably way too much for K-pop. I don't think so, personally.
I mean, to me it feels like a lot, but also I'm like, it's fine.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I wasn't a huge concert goer as younger, so it's hard for me to compare. But yeah, I think when I told my parents, and they were like, I don't understand you. I was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
They're like, you paid that much for a concert ticket? I'm like, and I'm gonna be so close.
But I also think like I would pay like maybe $250 for a concert ticket before, but it's not as long, right? Like a K-pop concert's like twice as long as whatever a normal concert might be. So paying twice the amount, it's okay.
Yeah.
But like I just don't think I can afford a BTS ticket, but I want to go so bad.
I know.
Like especially now.
I know. But
it seems like it's just such a like a lifetime like comeback BTS. That just seems like
once in a lifetime.
The vibe will just be like the off the charts.
People will be fainting 100%.
Yeah, like I just want to be part of it. I just want to be part of the scene.
Well, like you said, we still can be. Like we'll still be there in like the capacity of like a fan.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't get tickets, like I'm kind of thinking to myself, like if we don't end up doing it, it's still fine. Like I'm still gonna watch obviously all the clips and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll be sad. I'm sad about not going to see J-Hope.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'm seeing the clips.
Yeah.
That's okay for me. It's okay for me.
It's okay.
So I'll be really sad, but also like it's okay.
It's okay. We'll get in the queue. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll get in the queue.
We'll get in the queue.
And like, sorry to armies that have been fans for a long time if we get ahead of you. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, like I'm not sorry because just because I'm I'm an army fan. Doesn't mean.
When I was talking to my one friend about BTS, I was like, I feel like I just wasted so many, because I literally was listening before, but I didn't get into it. I was like, I feel like I wasted so much time. And she was like, BTS always says that whenever you discover them, that's when they debut for you. And I was like, shut up. I was like, actually, so shut funny. Up right now.
Shut your mouth. I know Ateez has a similar thing. I think I've seen something where they go like, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it's something along the lines where you don't find Ateez, they find you.
Yeah, like whenever you find us is when you were supposed to find us.
Oh my god.
I was like, shut up, bro.
Shut up.
Actually, shut up.
Shut the flipping door because you've changed my life.
Yeah, I was like, well, now I feel a little bit better.
Yeah, okay.
It just makes me sad because I feel like around the time I was listening would have been around the time that D-Day came out, which is Suga's third album. And I'm like, I could have been part of that.
You could have been there.
I could have been part of that. And now he might not ever release another. The vibe from his documentary and stuff is that he might not release any more August D.
Really?
Yeah, like his album, it's like a trilogy of albums, and he didn't really say it like flat, but he was like, I'm thinking this might be it for August D. And I was like,
yo,
I could have been part of something. I could have been part of that.
Well, you are now.
But now I guess if he releases solo, he would release it under Suga.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably not.
That was the vibe anyway.
Yeah, it might not be August D, but it sounds like it. I don't see him not making music though.
Apparently, he's like the producer for. Oh. He's like the Bangchan.
Oh.
Obviously, he doesn't have as many credits because Bangchan has literally the most credits of anyone in K-pop right now. But he has like 150 or 160.
Him, Han, and Changbin, I think, are the top three.
Yeah, they're like
with credits for. It's actually we haven't talked about that yet, but that's insane. I think they write up 98% of all their music, like, which is like unheard of.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I find them pretty unique. Like they do have like a different, more unique
Setup.
writing style.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but you can kind of tell. And we were talking about this once too. Like I'm not sure how the choreography works, but I think they actively all work together because the choreography with the music is so intuitive. Like it's just like we were talking about God's Menu, right? God's Menu, where it's like, oh, they're literally like chopping on a board. You're like, oh my god, yeah. Where like other groups, I don't know if there's some great choreography, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't seem as like involved with the actual music writing process. It's very fascinating.
Yeah, I'm not really sure the vibe, but it seems to me like most groups have a choreographer and then they just kind of like tweak it from there.
Right.
But like the choreography thing is kind of fascinating to me. I do want to like look it up more because there's like you can like trademark the routines. Like that's a thing in K-pop because of people stealing routines, I guess.
Oh.
So like choreography for certain songs, like certain sequences, is like literally trademarked.
Oh.
Yeah, I only
That's
know
kind
this
of-
because
that's-
of there's like a shady thing with Hybe or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know how you say it.
Hybe. I think it's Hybe.
Where they tried to buy KQ Entertainment and KQ said no, and then they started buying the choreography.
Oh, what?
So that like you can't do the choreography if you don't own it. That's what this is alleged, okay? I don't know. Like I said, I need to do like more of a deep dive, but that was like what I was reading. And I was like, you can just buy someone else's choreography and then you can't do it anymore.
It's kind of what like Taylor Swift did with her music, right? Like they wouldn't let her have the rights to her music, so she just re-recorded all the music.
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah.
So it's like kind of something like that where they're, but that would make more sense why.
I mean, yeah,
the
alleged disc track
from so
I read it around that time when that thing came out about like it maybe being a diss track. I was like, oh, okay, weird. And then I saw something about like I guess they were trying to acquire them, and they were like, no, we're good.
I mean, yeah, they have Ateez that is enough on its own, but it is interesting. Again, that's a whole other thing. I would love to do research. Is all these different labels like QK, like you said, is like basically only Ateez. Like they have some other ones, but it's like Ateez is like it.
Yeah, I
right?
think they have like 4 acts or something right now.
Yeah, it's like single, and I think they're just coming out with a girl group soon. So yeah, it's interesting to think like, oh, Hybe, the people that have BTS and a bunch of other bands wanted to buy you, and you're like, no, fuck you.
But I think there was some like shade with them before even that happened, which is what I would assume why they were like, no, it's okay.
like JYP too, they're huge. They have Stray Kids, they have Twice. There's so many bands. It's just interesting how like feels like a very small company, KQ, but it has like such a talented band.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
So crazy.
It's insane. To the fact of like Ateez and like all their stuff, like I was literally changed. We talk about getting changed by certain things. When I watched their Inception music video, I can't even describe what happened to me after that. I'm pretty sure I watched that music video 5 times in a row, at minimum. When I discovered that, I don't know. Again, there's certain things that just hit you at like. Okay, first of all, water, any kind of water.
Yeah, the water, kicking water around.
The dance routine. Kicking
like what is that?
What and like not only that, but there's like icon like I think Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears have done it too. Like it's like iconic.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like a classic set piece.
And then they have that whole music video. I can't even like put it to words, but the dance routine is insane.
The dance, yeah.
There's a moment where like Sand jumps in the air and does like a kick thing, and I'm like, you're literally floating. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. And then it also has iconic Xinhua ab reveal. Okay.
Oh, true.
Okay.
True.
And then the scene that changed it all is towards the end of the song. They all fall slowly down to their knees and do a dance routine in the water. Died. I can't move on from that. I can't. I think you see memes on like Instagram being like, oh, they have a new comeback, but I'm still here. Yeah, I am. I am still always at Inception. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah. The Ice on My Teeth music video really shook me.
I remember, yeah, that was...
Because that was like our comeback for Ateez, basically.
Exactly. Golden Hour Part 2, first comeback. I remember them teasing that it's like, it's coming out at whatever. I was up late
Yeah.
and it came out and I was like, oh my god. I watched it on, like, in bed, like, dark, pitch black in my room on my phone, and I go, I don't understand what I just watched. It was
I actually
insane.
thought the same thing. Like I watched it and I was like, I don't understand. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what my eyes just saw.
Exactly.
Like I watched it a second time and I was like, okay, it's good.
It's
Like it
so
was
good.
so crazy to me that I was like, I don't even know if I liked it.
I,
Like I don't even know if I liked that. It's something that just happened to me.
I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm not a huge sand girly, but when he like shows up just topless all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure I screamed.
Yeah,
I was like,
people went
I
crazy.
even I screamed. I was like, what? But he's just topless all of a sudden. I don't understand. Like, what is happening?
I think because Hongjoong's verse is very early in that and his look in that video, like that's why when I watched it the first time, I think I just like saw that and I like my brain just stopped working after and I was like, I don't even know what's going on right now. And then I watched it again. I was like, okay. Okay. I see the rest. I'm seeing the rest of the vision.
Yeah, that moment too when he started rapping, I was like, whoa. He just like changed the whole his rap voice too. Like I was like, I don't remember hearing him rap like this before. And I
Yeah.
was like,
And Seongwoo looks so good in that video with his little man bun.
oh my god, he looks so good. He looks the absolute. And then there's the whole theory afterwards that they're all chest members, and I'm like, he is the queen.
Yeah.
He does look slays. He slays every single moment he's in that music video. And then Yunho looks insane in that music video. Insane. I cannot.
And he opens
with
it too,
that.
like
Girl, I was like, no. I know. I think that's what I think I had the same moment when I'm watching this at like 1:30 in the morning. I think it was like so early for me. And I'm like, I see that and I go, I'm changed. I think that's when he became my bias for real. Because I was like, oh, okay.
like, he can look this way.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Because like, he looked very like, in Golden Hour Part 1, he's just like very like normal, like clean cut type of look. And then here you're like,
Yeah, he looks. I can't really describe it, but he looks insane in that. He's insane in Ice on My Teeth.
he's got like this authoritarian vibe too. You're like, okay. You're like, whoa, I don't know what's going on, but I can't handle it.
And I listened to the rest of the album when that came out, and I couldn't remember a single other song from it. Like truly. I was like, all I can think about is the video. But later when they released that Enough video,
Oh my god, that was so cute.
I know, I was like, oh yeah, there's other songs from this album and they're all so good.
They're good, yeah. I think I cried watching that music.
Yeah, that video was like, I was listening to that song the other day, and like now that I've seen the video and listened to it again, like
Yeah.
it's mostly in English, which is fun for me, so I can
Yeah,
understand what they're
I think
saying.
it's an all.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this all English, which again, yeah, very interesting.
But like my eyes started like tearing up, and I was like,
I know. I never picked that up when I first listened to the full album. I didn't pick up that that song was fully English, and I think that came out during Christmas time. That video, like around between Christmas and New Year's, I think.
but yeah, I think so.
And I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go cry now because, again, they have this like most of the bands have this like, I don't know if it's real or not, but it genuinely feels like they care about their fans.
I
Like,
think
in that,
so. Like I feel like the industry, my perception is that it seems so toxic,
Mm,
and like you have to work so hard. But like, what are you working so hard for?
yeah.
You're working for your fans.
Ugh. I hope.
And like so to me it seems like the love is actually genuine, and they're like when they say stuff like, I came here for ATE and to see Army and to see Stay and stuff like that. It feels real.
I hope so. Because, like, is a very cynical side of my brain that will go, well, it's a job to them and
I
they're
mean,
making money.
I guess. I feel
But
like
it seems genuine, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like when I was watching Suga's interview show on YouTube, and it's during their break, like it's when half of them are like in the military already, and all they talk about is 2025 when they're out of the military and they can go. They're like all they talk about is wanting to make music for Army, like going to perform for Army and meeting Army, and that's like literally all they talk about. It's like you don't like you're doing solo stuff, so you don't really have to say that, right?
Yeah, no.
Like that's to me where like when I heard them talking so much about it, and like they bring it up all the time to the point where you're like, okay, shut up. And I feel like Hongjoong talks about Ateez a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Like he loves Ateez.
Yeah, all I can do is hope that it's genuine.
I mean, without your fans, you're nothing, right? Technically.
Yeah. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, is it genuine? You know what I mean? Like, are they just playing up? Because like you said, you're not your fans. But, like, there's other industries where people will play to their fans just because they know that's what they have to do to keep their job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are probably people that are, like, playing it up for fans and for fan service and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, you don't really get that vibe.
No, I agree, but I don't know.
At least not from our groups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our groups actually, like, care about us.
They care about us. Well, that's what I mean. I listen to that song and I want to cry because it's like, they're like, no, you, like, the lyric that gets me in that song, it's something along the lines of, you're just keep walking and eventually you'll just arrive to where you need to be. I was like, I'm dead. Like, if for me personally, I'm like, we're at that age in our life where that's kind of the next fit. You're like, what is next?
Yeah.
Like, what is next in my life, right? So, oh my god, when I heard that lyric, I was like, okay, I am going to cry now because...
I would imagine if you were in that situation where your label is forcing you to do 16-hour practices for some stupid music show, but then you get there and you see how people are screaming, like crying and like waiting in line for you for hours. Like if it was me, I would be like, I would literally love you.
Oh, for real. Yeah, I mean, me too. Like I feel like I would be like that. I'd be like,
yeah, I'd be like, that's why I did that. Like that's why I just did 16-hour days or whatever.
Yeah.
For you. I did it for you.
I do it for you. I know. I talk like you see like the what is it, the sign-offs after,
yeah,
and some people bring like fan art, and like if someone brought me fan art, I would cry. I'd be like, what are you talking about? You drew me? Like insane.
Yeah,
so
no.
yeah, I would be instantly like, oh my god.
The fact that they look at it too, like that there was that one sign-off thing where Seongwon was like, I've seen this fan art before.
Dude.
Like, so they look at it like outside of that.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, they care. They do. They look. He's like, I've seen it and I like it. Like, he was like, I love this. I would literally die. I would pass away.
I would die. I would pass out. I would pass away. And I think there's another reel of like, they're on the V Live or whatever. Felix was on V Live and someone asked, hey, do you see like all the TikTok things?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, well, I do. Like,
I've seen some things.
Wow.
I would love that. Like, truly, I would love that so much. Like, I do think that there's a line, and like we should be careful when it comes to fan fiction and fan art and fan shipping and things like that. We should be careful for those things.
Yeah.
But for me personally, if I was a famous person and I was seeing like fan fiction of myself, I'd be like, I would be so into that. I would read all of it and I would like leave comments and be like, this is good characterization. Like that would just make me feel so happy because like, I mean, to a point, I guess you could feel a little violated, but
yeah, it shouldn't go too far.
I don't think I would, truly. I truly don't think I would. It could be the raunchiest thing I've ever read, and I would be like, hell yeah. Like, just that the people putting, like, this kind of energy into you as a person.
No, I get it. And
I would be so happy. Even if I saw, like, shipping fan art of me kissing, like, creepy AI art, I'd be like...
Yeah, that shit goes too far, but I know. It goes...
It goes too far. As a fan, for me, I don't like to see it. But if I was a famous person, I'd be like...
Yeah.
You never know.
I think we, like, covered a lot in our little freeform session here. I don't know what even we talked about.
I mean, we started strong with actual drops, and then as we do.
Yeah, and then it just kind of, as you do.
That's another episode.
Episode 4.
Another potentially longer one, but hopefully it was enjoyable. Hopefully you'll come back next week.
And we'll see you next week.
And we'll see you next week.
No, we will see you next week.
And we will see you next week.
We'll see
you. We will see you. We will actually see you.
Yeah. See you. Okay, bye.